Value yourself. You can change your name. When you have a healthy sense of worth, you value others. You know who you are, which means you accept others as they are. Iyanla Vanzant. Children tend to be like sponges, soaking up or accepting anything they are told about themselves. They allow their parents and caregivers to tell them who they are, giving parents total control of their identity, good or bad. Children who are abused are not always aware until they meet with the outside world and realize the treatment they have been experiencing was not normal, but encounters that could possibly cause them to suffer emotional frustration and instability later on. If that happens, the cycle of dysfunctional behavior may continue into adulthood, and the child grows into an individual who becomes bitter with an uncontrollable criminal mind. In one of her video series, Manifesting True Success, Oprah Winfrey states, "You are the choices you made. Every choice defines you." Here, I believe Oprah was saying, every choice you make has your name on it. Your painful experiences can either cause you to become bitter or better. You can stop the cycle of abuse and deny the negative statements said about you, and choose to move on with a better state of mind. Some abused children grow into parents that choose to become better, highly motivated individuals. They think less about themselves while they support their children through school and college until they see the beginnings of a bright and productive future for them. You have a choice of who you identify yourself to be and with whom you decide to associate. It is difficult to think one way and act another way. Deepak Chopra states, when mind, body and spirit are in sync, life becomes a symphony and every moment a unique and powerful note. By the age of 12 years, children begin to define their own identity. They reach an emotional and physical state where they may see authority as a challenge, and while some choose to respect authority, others will challenge it to the extent of marring their name and progress by obtaining a criminal record. 1 Corinthians 15:33 states, "Do not be misled. Bad associations spoil useful habits." However, children are not born with bad intentions. Their environments sometimes lead them to think destructively and act accordingly. In my line of work, I come across disaffected children and grateful for the opportunity to influence and support them in creating better habits and a productive lifestyle. I help them recognize their past does not have to affect their future, and it's up to them to change the course of action. Many children 16 to 18 who believe they are now labeled because of their past undesirable experiences and behavior tend to act out, allowing their minds to stay on autopilot, not realizing that they can step off the path to destruction and choose a different direction. James Allen in As a Man Thinketh states, "A man is literally what he thinks, his character being the complete sum of his thoughts." I believe if people are supported, regardless of their age, and encouraged to think potential and to have an "I can" attitude, they will be able to develop a positive and creative mind and take ownership and responsibility of who they are and what they can become. Deepak Chopra states, "Don't put your mind on autopilot. Use your mind creatively and you will experience a life of abundance." It's all about you. You choose your name and your future. Whether you decide to or not to place it in God's hands. You will make decisions to promote you to success or bring you to your downfall. You can have a great name and leave a legacy and be in control of who you say you are. John Canary, in his book Breaking Through Limitations, in part says, you must think, feel and act as the person you wish to become. He later on implies, you don't get what you want, you get what you are. You can change your name, and that does not mean by default, but by your conduct, how you treat others, giving thanks for all things and showing gratitude. And those guided by Scripture and recognize that there is a supernatural power beyond themselves can have a joyous relationship with the universe, the Divine One, God, the infinite intelligence. There are many experiences in Scripture that shows God changed the name of people He chose to know Him. He chose some to lead nations and others, His faithful ones. If you now feel you want to change your name by adapting a new character and adopting a positive lifestyle and attitude to please God, you can. The scripture at Proverbs 23:7 states, "For as he thinks in his heart, so is he." Your name has already been changed. Now live it.